This is coffee. This is a rave. Now this is a coffee rave. Something's happening in the dance music world. Some of the biggest DJs on the planet, they're waking up early, on purpose. They're trading tequila shots for electrolytes, late nights for morning run clubs, and somehow, coffee is the new pregame. It might feel like a new trend, but super raving's been building for years. Now it's becoming less of a niche and more of a movement, it seems. And it's already reshaping how we party, how we connect, and how we recover. So how do we go from all-nighters and afters to sleeping in early and starting your day with a set and a ginger shot? To understand how we even got here, we gotta rewind to the moment the rave scene decided to hit pause. For decades, the culture around dance music was about pushing your body to the edge. Raves started in warehouses, not wellness retreats. And by the time EDM went mainstream, the after parties were bigger than the shows. DJs were clocking 300 shows a year. Fans were surviving off 2 hours of sleep, Red Bull, and just a full-on adrenaline rush. It was chaos. It was kind of iconic. But it was also completely unsustainable. Substances weren't just common, they were expected. And while the outside world saw lights and lasers, behind the scenes, a lot of artists were silently burning out. Then came the wake-up calls. In 2018, the passing of Avicii forced the dance music world to stop and reflect. Suddenly, conversations about mental health, burnout, and the cost of constant touring couldn't be ignored anymore. This moment forced the entire scene to take a hard look at the toll the lifestyle was really taking, and it ended up being a collective reality check in the industry. Not long after, artists like Subtronics and Millennium started opening up about their own struggles. Subtronics went sober in 2019, and Millennium has been open about his past struggles in sobriety, some things that helped a lot of fans feel seen in their own journeys with addiction and recovery.
A lot of people have lost loved ones, and it's like their, way of, coping. And for me, that is like, that makes me want to tell my entire story.
Because when artists speak up about the hard stuff, it creates space for the entire scene to heal a little too. And they weren't alone. Because what happened next? It changed everything. And yes, it involves a global shutdown, a lot of time for reflection, and DJs who accidentally discovered sleep. Then came 2020. We all remember that. How could we forget? COVID, duh. Festivals shut down, flights were grounded, and you literally couldn't take off anywhere. And for the first time in years, DJs slept. And what started as a forced break turned into something way more real. Artists finally had a moment to just recover, work on their art, do some soul searching. Suddenly, touring didn't feel like survival mode. They were eating better, sleeping more, thinking clearly. Some even admitted they never felt healthier. Can you relate? Did lockdown actually help your mental health for once? And when live music finally returned, not everyone wanted to go back to the old ways. That's when we started to see a shift. Some artists began making personal health a top priority. Zed, who had performed under the influence for over a decade, went completely sober before sets and said it actually made him a better performer.
And I remember going on stage, playing sober, 45-ish minutes passed into my set, and I had this moment of waking up where I realized, wait, I'm sober. I felt drunk. I felt exactly the same drunk as I felt before. And that made me realize that what I thought the alcohol was giving me, it wasn't the alcohol ever. It was the adrenaline, it was the excitement, it was the connection to the people.
Steve Aoki, who once represented peak EDM chaos, now swears by cold plunges, gym sessions, and strict wellness routines to stay centered between shows. Meanwhile, other artists took the wellness conversation straight to their fans. Rez skipped alcohol on stage and started a full water-chugging ritual mid-set with the crowd and continued this trend on Twitter. And most recently, John Summit hosted his first ever Some Hit fitness pop-up at Club Space, combining hit workouts, music, and community before performing his 8-hour marathon DJ set. What started as personal health choices was quietly becoming a movement, and you could feel this ripple effect literally everywhere. But this didn't just stop with the DJs. What came next changed the entire vibe of festivals and may have sparked one of the most unexpected 180s in rave culture that no one saw coming. Now let's talk about this new rave ritual. Wake up at 6 a.m., lace your sneakers, drink a cup of electrolyte-infused coffee, and then run a 5K with Diplo. Yes, this is real. It's called Diplo's Run Club, and he's been popping up all over the country. Across the US, pop-up parties are trading booze for cold brew, pre-rolls for breathwork, and hangovers for morning sunrises. You've got Daybreaker hosting 6 a.m. sober raves with yoga and sweaty dance floors in cities like LA, New York, and Miami. And now, you'll find coffee raves in cities everywhere, from sunrise sets in warehouses to dance floors inside local cafes. No drugs, no booze, just caffeine, community, and a natural high. Even the big dogs are in on it. During Stagecoach Weekend, Plunge and Seeger hosted a full-blown recovery rodeo with ice baths and wellness stations. And Insomniac partnered with Hio to bring non-alcoholic options to festivals for fans who want to party mindfully. Pasquale Rotella, founder and CEO of Insomniac, said, "I'm incredibly passionate about our new partnership with Hio and what it means for our community and festivals. We're all about keeping the culture vibrant and keeping music fans healthy as part of that. We're always looking for new and innovative ways to merge both health and music together. As a festival regular, I've often felt the need for more refreshing drink options that still let me be part of the fun. Hio's drinks fit that bill perfectly. Would you rather rage at 2 a.m. or yoga at sunrise with a ginger shot and DJ? Because either way, the music still slaps, just with a different kind of burn. But here's where it gets messy. Not everyone's sipping on a non-alcoholic Negroni and calling it the future. Some people are side-eyeing this whole vibe shift, and yep, tension's real. So what happens when old school rave energy collides with the wellness wave? Let's talk about it. So here we are. On one side, hydration packs, breathwork, sober day raves, and DJs running marathons before their sets. On the other, ravers who want the mess, the spontaneity, chaos. While some are embracing this slower, more intentional wave of nightlife, others are asking, wait, is the party getting too tame? For a lot of OG ravers, the idea of a sober rave sounds like a contradiction. Rave culture was born from rebellion. It was gritty. It was supposed to be unpredictable. And yeah, it was wild. There's a whole generation that bonded over after parties, 4 a.m. conversations on hotel carpets, and what do we just take moments. They didn't come for cold plunges and green juice. They came to escape real life, not biohack it. Now, some of those same parties start before the sun's up. There's a hydration booth, a non-alcoholic bar, someone handing you an adaptogen packet instead of a shot. And if you go up on warehouse raves and sweaty basements, that might feel sterile, or worse, boring. But here's where it gets interesting. It's not just Gen Z that's showing up to these sober raves. Some of it's the same crew from the old scene, just older, wiser, and let's be honest, just try not to feel wrecked on a Monday. And honestly, some people just love the social life of the scene without the party part, no matter your age. So maybe this isn't the end of the rave culture. Maybe it's just entering its wellness era. But if raving without substances is the future, what's replacing that high? Let's get into what people are substituting instead. Strip away the shots, the substances, the glow stick chaos. What's left? Surprisingly, a whole new kind of high. Because today's sober ravers aren't just muscling through a dry weekend, they're building a whole new ritual. Coffee? Still queen. But now, the Rave backpack has a whole new lineup. We've got brands like Neurogum.
You don't need coffee all the time, because I'm a coffee and tea guy. Like caffeinated beyond belief every single day. Even when I'm DJing, perfect when I'm DJing. I have it in my pocket. I decided to start shooting some gum right there.
Then we have Yate. It's a sparkling yerba mate designed for nightlife, marketed as social energy. It's got the vibe of a pre-game drink, but without the booze.
Drink Yate, and that's how it's gonna be.
Good old crisp Yate.
These brands are doing way more than selling their drinks. They're setting the tone for what rave culture is looking like next. People aren't just keeping these in their pockets casually. They're building pre-rave rituals around it. Electrolyte shot before the mosh pit? Absolutely normal. Ginger fizz instead of a shot? Sign me up. And if you do still choose to drink, Undo has entered the chat. It's a gummy. Plant-based, science-backed, and designed to help your body recover. Gotta still protect your gut, right? With the way that these are packaged, you can easily keep some of these in your rave backpack. Some take it before, some take it after. Either way, it's become that low-key rave essential that actually does something for your body. Drop a comment if your rave backpack has more biohacking supplements than glitter these days. Because honestly, same. And for a lot of ravers, especially the ones who've been through it, that's kind of the point. They don't want to party like they used to. They want to stay to vibe out, to rave longer on the dance floor, but without burning out or needing to do any damage control to their body. Still, not everyone's sold though. Some say these new highs can't replace the magic. Others say they don't need any alcohol or party favors and they feel better than ever. Because maybe the rave was never about the escape. Maybe it was about the connection to the music, to the people, to the energy, to their own inner child who gets to come out and play. So what do you think? Is sober raving the future of nightlife? Is the party losing its edge? Or is this the evolution of what a rave even is? However you rave, wild, mindful, or somewhere in between, the scene was built for freedom. And with Hollowdeck, we're taking you through it all.